What's going on, everyone? So we did a test here. This is a print for a client, and we wanted to see what Xometry's Stratus machines looked like. So we ordered this from Stratus, or not from Stratus, from Xometry, and this one came off of our Bambu. So let's just examine these. Now, I'll be straight before we start thinking this is a Stratus machine. I don't think it is. We're pretty sure that this is probably their fleet of Prusas, even though we, get a bunch of their advertisements and everything showing like, oh, look at our new machines, look at, what we're going to print your parts off of. But, yeah, if we're going to look at inconsistencies here, one of the biggest issues is this is an important face for this part. Now, maybe we didn't specifically say to them, hey, we need this as the important face, but look at the retractions. The retractions are real bad. So we have little nipples here, and we have kind of gaps, and it just, it overall doesn't look great. There's a lot of Z-banding going on here, and the tightness of the edges is not there. It's kind of like you see that little line there that you can kind of catch with your finger. Let's look at the brown one again. When we put them side by side, Bambu or Xometry / probably a Prusa printer. Just look at the differences. Which one do you think is cleaner? Even if we had put our Z-seam down the middle here, where's the Z-seam at? Let's see if we can find it. I hadn't even... see, when you have trouble finding the Z-seam, that's how you know you got a good Z-seam. And when I'm talking about Z-seam, if you don't know what I mean, it's every time it goes up a layer. That's generally a really hard thing to calibrate for all filaments and all printers and such. So it is one of the harder things that I see, and one of the things that average people don't really go to tune out of their slicer software. But it has everything to do with a little either nipple you'll wind up seeing, a little divot, or a divot where you have just a little bit of missing filament. And settings related to that are like Z-hop, retract while layer change, your retraction settings, your heat settings, and then stuff like this. Z-banding is generally caused by vibration, looseness, self-tuning. So like vibration, which is also like from sounds, and what is this the frequencies that the printers make. When you have a printer that's not making a bunch of different frequencies, or motors that are super noisy, and you get those vibrations down, or you self-cancel them, you start getting really, really clean seams. And I'm pretty sure that the self-calibrations that the Bambus do when you first open them is a part of the reason why you have really, really clean walls like this. And one of the things I'm really wanting to point out here is the edge difference, like how this one looks versus that one. That is a much cleaner edge. If you're trying to make parts that fit together, keys that go into each other, this is going to be a better print, unfortunately. I'm not here to just trash on Xometry or anything, but this is just our experience here. I'm sure they have other machines that could print this clean. They have the ability to buy Bambus. They, if they see this video, they might have already bought a fleet of them for all I know. But this is not a bad part. Overall, the part is clean. Would it be functional? Possibly. For our specific client, he's going to need something smoother. And this was done in ASA, so this is an ASA material. It's not just like basic PLA or something. But I was just telling Mark, my business partner, that if we wanted to get a Stratus part from Xometry, we would probably need to order it in a Stratus specific material, and that might that'll get us what we need. But that would also be more expensive than this part. So anyways, guys, tell me your thoughts on the finishes here. Tell me your thoughts. So let's look at that. Looks like we had a little bit of a... Now, okay, that's one thing. So their overhang right there was a little bit better than ours. It looks like we didn't use supports. And it looks like they did. So that had a little bit tighter edge there, but look at the circles. Yeah. I know which part I'd rather have. Have a good day, guys.